Hey everybody, I'm No Beard the Pirate, and trust me, I hate it as much as you do. I decided to shave to, give my skin a break, see if it would improve without the beard, and it did, so it may have to become a permanent thing. But for now, I'm just waiting for the damn thing to grow back. And God, this is killing me. Okay, aside from that, I'm going back to speed dating with ghosts. I said I would. I'm still super excited about it, and I'm sorry it took me this long to get back to it. Hello again! Oh, she remembers me. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down and you can go right in. Okay. So, I think I took the Room of Black the first time, so let's do the Room of Lyres. I know that there's probably something to going through all of my choices, but I want to start by going through each of the rooms at least once. So let's go to the Room of Lyres this time. The Room of Lyres looks a bit like a conference hall. Kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind. Worn, plush stacking chairs are set on either side of lacquered oak tables. In one corner there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee! One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. I'm kind of intrigued that the ghost can hold the cup. Then again, I was surprised last time at how much interaction... God, it's been so long that I can't even remember the ghost I chose. I'm going to call her Grandma. I'm really surprised at how much Grandma could interact with the world around her. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Oh, you're adorable. You're like a weird, sweaty ghost. Ah, a ghost. Oh God, sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. Let's commiserate. I'm not used to it either. Nothing prepares you for this life. Except this isn't life. Post-life? I feel so lost. I used to have anxiety attacks. I'd focus on my breathing. Listen, my heartbeat. Well, now I can't breathe and I don't even have blood. What does that mean? Gosh, well, I guess the impending feeling of dying isn't really a problem anymore. Okay, let's just encourage him to take it one step at a time. Slow it down. Steps, yeah. That's a good one. It took me forever just to learn how to walk on solid ground. When I first woke up. After I died. Fell right through my coffin. Through my own body. Down, down, down. Into the bedrock. It was so dark. That sounds awful! It was. I'll never forget the confusion, the helplessness. I seized up. That stopped me from falling. It was like my whole body became corporeal. Not flesh, just like... You know how if you concentrate, you can pick up objects? Like that. Except I was the object, and the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there, stuck in solid rock. Whew, all of these are good questions. I actually want to know the answers. Like, could you hear anything? That's a really good question. Like, I don't know how far down he fell. Like, could he hear volcanic movements? Like, how long were you down there is going to be a scary question for him. How did you get out? I pulled myself up. Away from the heat below. Oh, he was close enough to magma. Sort of clawed my way to the surface. Through the earth. I felt the rock moving through me. Ah! The bell rings. Oh, that was just the bell. Phew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are nice as you. Currently my favorite. I know he's the first one, but I feel like I need to be with that guy. Another ghost appears. Oh, okay. Well, look what we have here. The ghost's voice creaks like an ancient wood. Name's Spooky Peter. No, I'm not gonna do that. The name's Spooky Peter. He tips his hat. Oh no. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? I do okay. I'd wager It's okay. Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. He is like the ghostly equivalent of a neckbeard, right? I'm not crazy. Or coughs, it's hard to tell. I'm not scared of you even a little bit. Don't be lying to me. I can tell when someone's lying. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back as long as the door? Since the Black Death took me in 65. 1665! I did think the plague was earlier. The Black Death came in waves. Lingered for centuries. I was a doctor in London. Oh, that's what the beak is. He's a plague doctor. I knew I'd got it. The second the chills started, I was dead in days. The last great gasp of bubonic on the island. Some 68,000 went with me. The bubonic plague and the Black Death are two completely different things, I think. No, you know what? I'm gonna be a pedantic asshole. I'm gonna find out. Oh, it was not. The bubonic plague is the Black Death, apparently. That's so weird. Like, the bubonic plague is, it's characterized by basically, like, orange-sized, I don't know if we could call it, they're called buboes, but they're like blisters that grow in, like, your armpits. They, like, center around lymph nodes, I think. And the people who survived were ones who had them burst. But why the hell was that the Black Death? I thought it was another plague entirely. Ever since then, I've been spooking folks. I even been in books. Not always by name, mind you, but you can tell when it's me. The top hat, the fear. All hot and sick. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. Are you the devil? He's not the devil. Just one of his helpers. You could be too. There's something in your eyes. Potential. I'm not like that. Every ghost's a little like that. You have the means, perhaps you lack the motive. You're a weird dude. Some goods get better with age. Others dry out or rot away. I'm firmly in the latter camp. Proud of it, too. I wouldn't be. Well, you aren't Spooky Peter. What you choose to do with your gifts has no bearing on what I choose to do with mine. I don't like you. It's fine by me. Not many do. I'm done here. There are hells I'd rather haunt. Good! The bell rings after he leaves. It seems you touched a nerve with Spooky Peter. What the fuck? Can you hear the narrator? Not a nerve. I'm too old for nerves. I'm too old to humor you. Death's long enough as it is. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. I don't think he's coming back. Good! He's a little bitch. Alright, can you beat the sweaty guy? Oh, I don't think so. Want to make some money? Excuse me? Do you wanna make some money? Dollar bills, cashola, you know the stuff. I understand what money is. Good. I'm sorry, I gave him this creepy voice, but he's got such a tiny little smile and I love it. Then you understand why I want more. Do ghosts even need money? Technically, no. We don't buy things, but money buys something else now. Favors with the breathers, influence, information. The living always want the money. The living buy plenty. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks, don't judge. You rob banks? Banks. Financial institutions. Cash condos. You know the joints. What is this guy? I'm obviously choosing the sweaty guy, but like, is he a fish because he had to go sleep with the fishes? Like, I'm still sticking with the Italian gangster thing. I know what banks are. Good. You passed the test then. Okay. You meet my impossibly high requirements. A ghost who knows what a bank is. Let's do this. The problem with robbing banks, people see the robbers, but you can't see a ghosty. We walk right in, float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime. I can't believe I'm humoring you. You know it'll be a good time. We might get money out of it. And what are the consequences? That's a really good point. Well, the cops gonna arrest a ghost? No. No, they are not. You know what? There's no harm in hearing you out. I just want to know the rest of the crazy plan. No harm at all. At the very least, it'll break up all the gloom in this room. Leon looks around at the other ghosts. I imagine he looks at, like, furtively, like somebody's gonna steal his plan. Yeesh. Oh, God. I have to hear about it in round 2. Okay. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. We got more to talk about. Okay. Great, Leon. I'll be so happy when you come back around. Second round begins. Oh, God. Do I even know your name? The other ghosts. Holy, they were truly awful. Leon's just a creep. How did you get in Leon? How did you get to Leon? Leon's in the rotation. And Spooky Peter. That name is earned. Oof. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kyo. Sorry. No need to be sorry. No need, sure. I'm still sorry, though. My anxiety gets the best of me. Social situations are tough. This one especially. Leon's a piece of work. I'll say, he actually asked me to rob a bank. Can you believe that? When I told Fran... You told Fran? I feel like I had to. Oh gosh. Does this make me a snitch? It does. Do you think Leon will find out? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's probably for the best. Right? Who comes to speed dating looking for bank robbers? Leon's got some guts. Or whatever the ghost equivalent is. Okay. You're not like these other guys. And I'm sure thankful for that. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? Or what's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favorite movie, I mean. I haven't seen it. I don't know. I can't associate with him. How did you die? What was your life like? Long live the new flesh. It's not flesh. I feel like I need to point that out. This is a really creepy thing, but it's the most positive thing I think I can say. Ha! Oh, that might be a Videodrome reference. You know it. Sometimes I feel like a VCR. Obsolete. Out of date. No new stories to tell. I still have my VCR. That's... We can find some new stories as the best option out of the two. Maybe. Or we can just rewatch old ones. You miss things the first time. That is absolutely true. So, do you want to hear how I died? If you want to talk about it. Might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies, working my way towards a PhD, in debt, always pretty sad. Had good friends, though. I was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. Oh, no. That's why he's wet. I couldn't swim. I never learned. You see where this is going. I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box under 6 feet of dirt. That's when I fell deeper, like I told you before. I hate thinking about it. Why do I always dwell on the bad stuff? Well, you are dead. The ultimate downer. I promise I can be fun. What should we do after this? Go swimming is a cruel joke, but I can't tell if he'd like it or not. Because, I mean, he can't die again. This would be a great time for him to learn. We could go for coffee. Go see a movie. I guess go see a movie would be the best thing, because that's his interest. I do love movies. That's not a great first date, sitting quietly in the dark before we watch a movie. I need to get to know you better. Be sure you're watch a movie with me material. I feel like the point of a carnival is to eat. We could go to an art gallery. I don't really... You know what? That's actually a pretty good first date. Art galleries depress me. Half the art is super sad, and all of it's better than anything I could do, which just reminds me that I wasted my life, so I'm gonna say no to art. Tell you what, I'll come up with something a little different, hopefully. That sounds good. Yay! Look at his tiny little smile, you pretty boy. I can't wait to do something with you. That isn't talking about myself, sorry. The bell rings. See you after we're done. Alright, let's just skip past Spooky Peter. Please don't let him show up again. He's still here, but he's not coming over to the table. Instead, he appears to be hiding behind the coffee station. He actually thinks you can't see him peeking out at you, but you totally can. He whispers something to himself. I don't remember what voice I gave him, because I thought he was gone. I know it was an old man voice. Stick to the shadows, Pete. They can't hurt you in the shadows. The bell rings. Spooky Peter slinks along the wall back towards Kyo's table for their second talk. All the while, he's keeping an eye on you. Spooky Peter might not be quite as spooky as he claims. No shit. Oh boy. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You come in with me while I get a third ghost to watch the door. Do you know which bank yet? Absolutely. A secluded branch up on 4th. Bored tellers, lots of older customers. It's a great place to hit. How'd you find it? Friend put me on it. He's trustworthy, don't worry. Leon pulls out some graphing paper. Drew the layout in pencil. Probably didn't need so much detail. Since we're going in the front door, I just figured it's best to be prepared. Wait, does this mean you're interested? No promises yet. Hey, it's something. So after we get in the bank... Oh, man, think fast. We got company. Spooky Peter? Leon frantically puts the graphing paper away. So then I says to the priest... Oh, God. So, what are you two talking about over here? Oh, hey, Fran. How's it hanging? We've had complaints, Leon. About my cologne? You know what about. I promise I don't. I'm just looking for love. Like all the other ghosts. Just like my friend here. Fran stares at Leon like she'll see the truth in his eyes. Fine. But I'm watching you. Both of you. I'm an accomplice. That was a close one. Thanks for not ratting me out. I didn't get a chance. Ha ha. Funny joke. Ha ha. Leon narrows his eyes. Ever been caught? Big or small, every heist has a hitch. 3 or 4 went so bad, I was in and out of jail, but it wasn't anything serious. Till I got a crew together. Started doing banks. Even country cops took that seriously. Caught me good after 5. Spent the rest of my years behind bars. So you have unfinished business? Nothing so dramatic. Stealing's just all I know. It's a hobby. Talent. The love of my life. Oh, so you're saying I'm not the love of your life. Oh, well that's too darn bad. That's our time. You've heard my pitch, gotten to know me, a little more than I like. So what do you say? Turn him out, help him out, turn him down, or turn him in. God, I love his tiny little smile, but I want to see where turn him in goes. Wait, what? Nice try. There ain't a jail around that can hold a ghost. I think. Leon doesn't stick around long enough to find out. Spooky Peter looks over at you. He seems concerned that Leon left. Wonder what that's about. Oh God, was he gonna have Leon watch? Was he gonna have Spooky Peter watch the door? Obviously Kyo. Like hands down, it's Kyo. You meet Kyo the next day, waiting on the street as you approach, looking nervous. I love that the music got louder. I'm nervous. Are you nervous? Don't worry so much. What? I said don't worry. No, take off your headphones. Hold on a second. Let me take off these headphones. That's better. So what were you saying? What were those headphones plugged into? Plugged into the ether. So you ready to go? I need to know if that's a legitimate thing. If you could just plug headphones in wherever, that sounds a lot more appealing. Sure am. The middle of nowhere. Not literally. I know, because we're ghosts. The middle of nowhere could mean something weird. Just come with me. We could go to the center of the earth, honestly. Kyo takes you to the woods, deep into the trees, far away from any paved roads. Did you know I make greeting cards? For ghosts, to give other ghosts. Happy anniversary of your tragic end. I'm happy for your loss. That's cute. That sort of thing. It's just a hobby. You stop at a particularly barren patch of prairie land. Everything's frozen over. I thought we were in a forest. The few clusters of trees are stripped of their leaves with branches like bony hands. Squat birds huddle together for warmth near a frozen lake while a dry, biting wind blows through. Isn't it great out here? I come here to think. I watch the birds. I listen to music. There aren't many souls here, just the birds and the wind. I see why you like it. I can be myself here. No one bothers me. I don't need happy things to remind me that I'm not happy. I need sad things to remind me that it's okay to be sad sometimes. That's a nice way to put it. It's exhausting to worry like I do, but I'd rather embrace my sadness than just ignore it. Sadness is a real thing. As real as we are, anyway, so I embrace it. Kyo looks out onto the frozen lake. Come with me. I want to show you something. Kyo leads you away from the lake toward a pocket of trees. Hidden amongst the poplars and pines is an old house. The wood is gray and brittle. The roof collapsed long ago. The house is a tiny thing. When it was standing, it had just a single room. Inside, the floors are rotted through and covered in layers of bird droppings. In one corner, a wood-burning stove is rusted through. There's not much else. An entire family lived here. Kids were born here. People died here. And then it was abandoned, left to fall apart. Lost among the trees. Now it's my home. Oh, taking me to your home on the first date. Okay, I see how it is. Love what you've done with it. I'd never change a thing. It's perfect. Kyo leads you back out into the cold, back to the edge of the frozen lake. This is as far as I'll ever go now. And you know what? That's fine. Everything's fine. That was so much less sad than the one we had to deal with last time. God. Okay, let me visit the graveyard real quick. Hattie! Damn. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there's 10 gravestones here, so I guess at some point there's a chance that I might get to go out with what's her face, the host. And then there's the beach. I actually don't know how to get to the beach. Hello again, it's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down and you can go right in. Okay. Okay, so I've done the Room of Lyres and the Room of Black. So maybe I have to do the Room of Palms as well, and maybe that'll unlock the beach. I don't know. But we'll deal with that another time. Until the next video, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you around. Bye.